I'm Blake Whitmer.
I am Brian Wolfenberger.
I'm Harrison Voorhees.
And I'm Kyle Hubbard, and we are Ace on the River, a floating casino. Hello, I'm Kyle Hubbard. I'm the president and CEO of Ace on the River. When my friends and I, when we were coming up with the idea for Ace on the River, we were at many different casinos. We're frequent gamblers, and we got kind of tired of the giant casinos that there wasn't really a personability with them. And we came up with the idea to have a small casino with about 30 employees that was right in the heart of downtown Spokane, easily accessible, something that was able for everybody to get to, and it was just easy and a very different environment than all the other casinos that people are used to.
Hi, I'm Blake Whitmer, and I'm the HR manager at Ace on the River. As Kyle talked about before, we pride ourselves on being a diversified casino, and we target customers of all different races and ethnicities. We've had customers from all over the world come, and we constantly get compliments on how we run our operation and how we're so unique. Financially, we have tripled our income just from last year alone, and we have plans to continue to do so in the future.
I'm Harrison Voorhees. I am Vice President and CFO at Ace on the River. Our plans for the future are looking very bright right now. We've got a project opening in Coeur d'Alene where we're going to be building another casino. We've got investors lined up. We're very hopeful that this is going to be a extremely profitable location for us because it is a more resort-oriented town than Spokane.
We are a casino that is centered in the heart of downtown Spokane, right on the river. We are very different than all the other casinos in the area because we offer a very unique experience.
It's our mission at Ace on the River to provide a quality entertainment experience while delivering unsurpassed service to our customers. We care for our employees and strive to satisfy our customers' entertainment needs.
Our company has two main goals for diversity. First is that our employees feel comfortable working at our company, and the main way we plan to do this is by having luncheons and having different themes, showing that our company supports all different backgrounds, diversity, diverse genders, stuff like that. And then our second main goal is that we utilize the diversity of our company for our competitive strategy, so our customers feel that they can come in with their diverse backgrounds and feel welcome. And this is especially important for a casino because we're going to be attracting a lot of the Native American population, which typically casinos are popular with. So it's important that our diversity is really favorable to those kind of people.
Come on in.
Hey, how are you doing, Blake?
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Take a seat.
Hey, so I was just coming in to ask you a few questions. You know, we have those new hirees for the dealer positions, and they were kind of talking to me, saying that they're a little concerned with the diversity policies in the company, and they had some bad experiences, and so I was just coming to you to ask you what we got going on.
Yeah, glad you came. You've been with the company for 5 years now, and you started out as a dealer as well. You've clearly moved up, and you know what we stand for, and we're a very open company, and we encourage questions like this. So I'm really glad that you came to me, and I'm glad that they're coming to you with those questions. In regard to our diversity, we have a mentoring program. So if they ever feel uncomfortable, they can come to you, and you can give them advice. They can come up here. They can go wherever they feel they'll get their questions answered. So with that, if they ever feel uncomfortable and if they've had bad experiences in the past, we encourage them to come talk to you. And you're completely capable of helping them work out whatever they have. In addition, to try to mix it up, you know we have the luncheons every month, and they're fun. Everyone has fun at them. And it's a great time just to get together and talk and just kind of share in everyone else's culture.
In order to ensure all qualified applicants are given equal opportunities on our applications, we do not provide race or gender specifics. And then once you're within the company, we have a complete open door policy in which no matter what position you have. You can go to any type of management or any supervisor, anybody within the company. And then also we have every month we have a meeting in which we just go over just specific problems that are happening within the company in regards to the EEOC specifics.
While at Ace on the River, in order to keep a high level of job satisfaction for our dealers, we have two policies intact. We have the dealer rotation, which offers our dealers to rotate from each card table from game to game every 20 minutes, and once they're going through the rotation, they get a break. And as an added bonus, after each dealer goes through this rotation, we give them a $2 chip bonus, which they can use after they're done working or on one of their days off to come back to our casino and gamble that for their own fun. The position that we will be talking about for the attitudes and personality slide will be our dealers. The reason we are talking about our dealers is because they compose the largest percentage of our employees at Ace on the River, and they are the face of our company. The personalities that we are seeking for in our dealers at Ace on the River are extroversion, agreeableness, emotional intelligence, and high emotional stability. We are looking for extroversion because our dealers are in constant face-to-face communication with our customers. We want them to be able to initiate conversations with the gamblers in order to enhance their time at Ace on the River. We are looking for dealers who have high agreeableness in their personality because the customer experience is our #1 concern while here at Ace on the River. Our dealers are the main employees that the gamblers are in contact with, and the dealers make the gamblers' experiences here either good or bad ones. We want our dealers to be able to give advice to the gamblers about the card games that they are playing, but in a way that they aren't giving them an unfair advantage. Also, we want them to be able to answer questions about the card games as in respect to the common practices of that card game. And also, we want to make sure that our dealers never cross or even come close to any lines that will offend the gamblers while here at Ace on the River. We are looking for dealers who have high emotional intelligence because they're in constant contact with our customers. We want them to be able to talk with the customers about a variety of topics. We also want them to be able to adapt to each individual customer. We are looking for dealers with high emotional stability. Our dealers are under constant pressure because they are being watched on the surveillance cameras in order to make sure that they are not cheating or the customers are not cheating. We want them to be able to be calm under all the difficult situations, especially when the customers are angered. We want to make sure that they take care of both the angered customers, whether that be contact security or the floor manager, and able to handle the situation with ease. At Ace on the River, we have focused on the 3 different types of organizational commitment. Under effective commitment, we have decided that it is quite hard to enhance this because it is our employees' desire to be there. But for us to encourage their effective commitment, we have focused on creating an environment where the dealers have a positive attitude and they enjoy being there. We also have a monthly boat party that makes the employees happy to be a part of Ace on the River. Under continuance commitment, we have a policy where if our dealers are with us for a year, we have a raise for them if they have positive performance appraisals. Also, if they are with Ace on the River for 2 years, we give them medical insurance. After 5 years, we have a 401k policy where we match up to 2% of their yearly salary. We also promote our current dealers to be the head dealers. We do not hire outside of our company. Under normative commitment, we hope to develop relationships with our dealers and our customers that will make our dealers want to stay with our company and continue their relationship. We also have continual training. That way our dealers feel like they need to stay with our company because of the time that they have invested with us.
you guys see that Zags game last night?
Oh man, that was pretty horrible.
Hey, you guys excited for the boat party next weekend?
Oh yeah,
right.
big
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Great. So here we have some flyers that you guys can give this out
Okay.
to employees.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
that way we're ready for it.
Awesome.
Oh, man.
Hopefully it's as good as last year, right?
Sure hope so.
Yeah. I
See you
remember-
guys. See you guys next Saturday.
Yeah, take it easy.
Last year was awesome. It was so fun. Did you guys go last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, nice. The food was
Pretty fun. Yeah.
Sweet.
To address the emotional concerns of our dealers, we have an environment where the dealers feel comfortable while they are being watched under security and also with the head dealers. Despite being under constant video surveillance, we have a very relaxed policy with mistakes that our dealers make. That way that our dealers do not feel like they have to be nervous all the time. We believe that if our dealers are constantly nervous, they will have to be focusing on dealing and not focusing on enhancing our customers' time while at Ace on the River. We also hope to hire dealers who have positive attitudes that allow our customers to enjoy their experience here as much as possible. An added bonus to the Dealer of the Month, which is determined by our head dealer, is a paid day of vacation. This is determined by performance appraisals along with our customer satisfaction. We also hope to hire dealers that give the aura of being happy while at the card table to ensure that our customers enjoy their time while here.
Security guards will help ensure that our stress levels in the building stay low. The security guards make sure that if we have upset customers or violent customers, that they will be dealt with and won't cause undue stress to our guests or our employees. Our employees will also engage in group activities, which are great for building leadership and teamwork among the teams. Dealers will be rotated from different games, which helps reduce their stress if they have troublemakers at one of their tables. It also varies what games they get to play so that they don't get bored. Breaks will be implemented as per law, and breaks are a big factor in preventing stress.
To ensure motivation, we provide a comfortable environment, performance bonuses, and continual research of content theories. For comfortable environment, there's both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Part of intrinsic motivation is within the employee and how they approach their job on a daily basis. Extrinsic are things like performance bonuses, which are financial incentives based on peer review and customer evaluation. In regard to continual research of content theories, you have to understand that our company is new, and content theories and motivation seek to understand what underlies and drives motivation. After we understand the content theories of our company, we can determine what motivates our employees, whether that's financial incentives, or if it means we need to foster a new work environment based on the census of our employees. In regard to the fairness of our establishment, we enforce a strict pay policy to ensure everyone is compensated fairly according to their position and experience. We have an open door policy which allows employees to take issues they may have to any level that they feel will resolve the situation. In addition, we have an anonymous suggestion box that takes both complaints with current issues or new ideas to improve our casino's productivity. Our main priority at Ace on the River for our employees is that they feel that they are being paid accordingly to their position and that they are working in an environment that meets their needs of satisfaction. In our organization, we support the equity theory, which is the view that people develop beliefs about the fairness of the rewards they receive relative to their contributions. With this, our employees know that the harder they work or the more motivated they are to be a part of our community, the more they will be rewarded.
Come in.
Hey Harrison.
Hey, how's it going? Alright, have a seat. So, I called you in here today because you have been with the company for 5 years now. And as you know, at 5 years, we set you up with a 401k, and we will match your deposits for up to 2% of your yearly salary. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Ace on the River will be run by a series of teams. At the top we have our managerial team, which is made up of our CEO, CFO, the HR manager, and the marketing manager. Below that tier of the hierarchy we have floor managers. There will be 3 floor managers, and they oversee all the activity that goes on inside the casino. Below the next tier down we have our dealers, and our dealers are our main money makers for the casino. They provide most of our business, and it's what most of the people that come to the casino come to do, to gamble. The dealers will be made up, or the dealer teams will be made up of 4 dealers in each team, and each one of those teams will have a team leader or a senior dealer. And the next tier down we have security. The security guards will have 1 lead security guard and 2 lower level security guards. The bar will have 1 lead bartender and a lower level bartender to make up the bar services team. The teller team has has 1 lead teller as well and a lower level teller, and they answer directly to the CFO. And the janitorial staff are made up of janitors, and there is a lead janitor and lower level janitors. Some things that we will use to measure the effectiveness of our teams at Ace on the River include daily checklists that will be completed by members of the staff, customer satisfaction. Our floor managers will always be out on the floor and talking to customers and asking how their experience is. Security cameras are always watching everyone that works at the casino. The management's opinion of specific employees is also taken into consideration, and we also have a comment box which customers can leave comments in about particular employees or their experience in general. Our organizational policies will support teamwork by creating effective and efficient teams that work well with each other and within themselves. Communication is a priority among teams, and learning how to work well together.
Our decision-making process is super important to a company like a casino. The reason why is because there's a lot of decisions that go on that are very important to our strategy. An example of one of these decisions would be if we were going to add a new card game, a new slot machine, something like that, we would need to make sure our decision-making comes from multiple levels, that our managers, our dealers all work together on that to make sure that customers are going to like what we add and it's not going to be a waste of time and money. Some of the possible problems we could have in our decision-making process is log rolling, and that is, if you vote for me, I'll vote for you. The way we want to prevent that is by making it anonymous, how people put up their decisions and then going about just talking about the different decisions and then going from there. An example of this would be storyboarding. We would put up the decisions and then just take them in creative pathways. Another problem would be social pressures, where employees wouldn't feel like they have the right to say something, or they feel like they would be alienated by other employees if they said something in the decision-making process. The way we want to prevent this is by making sure that all employees have a good relationship with managers and that our power levels aren't too high, aren't too low, that we can find the right balance so employees feel comfortable making decisions and talking about decisions. A few of the other things that could happen in the problem stages of decision making is we could have a big conflict between employees, between managers, and one of the possible ways to address this is having a trained mediator come in to our company, a third party with no involvement, no ties, and have them mediate the situation between our managers, our employees, whatever the problem may be if our crisis gets too big. Another thing we want to train for in our decision-making process is making sure we have good crisis response so that managers know what to do if there's a crisis, if there's ever an employee that gets violent, security guards know what to do. And we want to just make sure we run through and practice those procedures so when the time comes that that does happen, we are ready for them. The The 2 points we have here are program decision making and non-program decision making. With program decision making, we have unruly customers as our first point, and we're going to have unruly customers every day. It's something that we're going to have to deal with. So what we've decided to do is have a procedure for dealers to take, for security guards to take, for managers to take, so we can deal with those unruly customers right away so it doesn't affect our business and our other customers. Another program decision we're going to have is daily card games. Depending on the day of the week, depending on the mood, we're going to have to choose what card games we're playing each day, what card games the dealers want to play, what card games we want to see from our customers, stuff like that. For non-program decisions, we have cash storage. Every day we're going to have a different number of cash, like a different amount of cash. We're going to have to decide if we want to keep that amount on hand, if we're going to have a large crowd, if we're going to need cash so people can cash out. And then the final thing we have here is individual customer satisfaction. And that's just really on the dealer level, with dealers dealing with individual customers and making sure that all the customers at their tables are happy, that the experience we're providing for their unique personalities is optimal and fitted to them.
At Ace on the River, we encourage a distinct separation between management and leadership. While management is important in our establishment for creating order and consistency by drawing up formal plans and monitoring results against the plans, leadership at our organization involves developing a vision and inspiring people to achieve that vision. We support the initiating structure, which is a behavioral dimension of leadership that refers to activities designed to accomplish group goals, including organizing tasks, assigning responsibilities, and establishing performance standards, also called production-oriented behaviors. We are an organization that relies on positive and successful group effort. With clearly identified organizational goals, our employees can work to accomplish those as a team, but still have the opportunity to be independently successful and achieve their personal goals. Authentic leadership is also an important component of our organization's dynamics. Authentic leadership is an approach that emphasizes the importance of a positive directive force, particularly in an environment of increasing complexity, change, and uncertainty. All employees know that the casino industry is one of constant change. When choosing employees, we make sure that we hire those applicants who fill the authentic leadership role. They know that they must maintain a professional and inviting persona even when situations arise that could change that, specifically with unruly gamblers. And finally, in regard to conflict resolution, we will use leadership strategies, such as the consideration behavioral theory. By using consideration, the behavioral dimensions of leadership involving the concern that the leader has for the feelings, needs, personal interests, problems, and well-being of followers is addressed. In the event that there are conflicts or changes within the organization, the needs for those situations will be met because our leaders make sure, as part of consideration, that everything and everyone is in harmony through cooperation.